Hey Cancer, thank you so much for joining me here at Major Arcanum. I've already pre-shuffled the cards so that we can get started right away, and this will be a love reading for whenever you do get this message. So as usual, I'll place your person's cards on the left, yours on the right, and mutual cards in the center. So for your person, we have the Two of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. On your side, Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, and Three of Swords. Okay, so for your person, the Two of Wands. This card is a card that first tells me that your person is kind of facing away from the relationship. So to me, this could be that you and your person are broken up or separated at the moment. It's likely that you two are not really getting along. So I feel that this is already an established couple, but might be on the outs at the moment. So I feel that your person is facing away from you, trying to figure out what to do next. How should they behave? What route should they pursue? The way that they view you is the Knight of Pentacles. So it's as if you continue to make efforts or make advancements toward this person, right? Or actually, I feel like it's probably like you and this person, maybe things were going a little bit too slow in the relationship. Things were not really progressing at the pace that maybe you desired. I feel that your person is viewing you as this Knight of Pentacles because the Knight of Pentacles is a very like slow kind of energy. So it could be that maybe you were making this person wait, right? Maybe you were making them wait for the right moment to take the next step, right? To advance the relationship. I feel that you wanted things to be just right with this person. And so you weren't really interested in rushing things. If this is the relationship for you, you expected that that you and this person would just work toward similar goals, right? And that there was no rush initially. But the Ten of Wands shows that your person in the position of how they feel is that they are just getting over some kind of cycle, some kind of overwhelming phase in their life. So to me, it's like you and your person might not have agreed on the pace of which things were moving. Maybe your person wanted to move faster, right? Because wand energy, which they have in the 2 and also the 10, that's a very quick kind of energy. So to me, it's like your person wanted to move faster, but they likely had some kind of obstacle keeping you two apart or keeping things from progressing. So I feel like you are the one who kind of pumped the brakes, like, well, let's make sure that this situation is over for good before we advance, right? If it was obligations with a prior relationship, for example, or maybe something with their job, maybe they were just changing jobs, for example, you were the one who provided consistency and security for this person. Like you were always very reliable. And that's evident here with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel that they were just struggling with something, trying to get over some kind of phase or some kind of situation where you were maybe the more reasonable or logical one, saying, let's make sure that all those challenges that you are facing, let's make sure that those are over before we progress. I don't feel that you and your person saw eye to eye on those goals. I feel that your person likely wanted to move faster than that. So the Knight of Swords, this is the position of where you stand. The Knight of Swords, now this is a very hasty energy. It could be that now they're both knights. I feel that it's likely you might have had a change of heart. Now that you and your person are on the outs or not really getting along, that you are feeling like things might not reconcile. So you want to go in and save the day. Or maybe you see that they're finally ending the situation, so now you're ready to pick up the pace a little bit, right? So Knight of Swords energy, it's like you're ready finally to speed things up. But you see your person as this Eight of Cups. So to me, this is like they're walking away from the situation. Now, we saw that earlier when they had their back turned on the relationship with the Two of Wands. You recognize that they're walking away. You're not positive, or you're not certain that whether this is for good this time, because you were the more practical one. They weren't really trying to hear that. They wanted like very passionate, very rushed, very impulsive kind of vibes from you, or wanted you to act quickly. When you wore your practical hat and logical hat, they were like, I don't know, I don't. Why aren't you rushing toward me? Like, don't you love me? And I feel that they were started questioning things because you weren't so eager in the beginning to rush. But I feel that it was just their situation that caused this hesitation or this hurdle between the two of you. But now that that's ending, right? We have the Ten of Wands here. Now that that's coming to an end, it's like you want to have this new beginning of love. Now you're ready to rush into the relationship. Now you're giving them that feeling that they were initially expecting, that you would, come confess your undying love. I feel that they wanted that all along, but you were like pumping the brakes because you wanted to be certain that this was really over. You didn't want to be fooled. If the situation, whatever it is, it really could be anything. It could be a prior relationship. It could be a old job. It could be old habits that they needed to get rid of before you move forward. Whatever it is, it was like you wanted to be certain that that was over before you had this new beginning of love. So I feel like with the Seven of Swords, it's still a little bit it's still a little bit dicey. You are not certain that it actually is over. So the Seven of Swords is like, for example, if they were dealing with, I don't know, some prior situation. Let's put it in the scenario of like an addiction, right? If they were saying that, oh, I'm finished with that. I've done the support groups that I was supposed to do, and I've done this, and I've done the counseling, and I'm really done. Things are really done here. Now you're ready to have this new beginning, right, of love, because they're finally completing that phase, right? But this card is a little bit of hesitation, like, did they really? Like, I'm looking for signs now. I feel like this is you looking for signs. Let me make sure they're not just saying that so I'll come rushing in with this Knight of Swords. Let me make sure that they're not just telling me what I want to hear. I need to see proof. So that's what the Seven of Swords is representing. Is like you need to see proof that prior situation is actually done. And if it was a relationship, if we put it in the scenario of a relationship, like maybe they were married before, you need to see the divorce decree, for example. So you just need proof before you actually advance forward with this new offer of love. So the Three of Swords is in the outcome position. This is a card of heartbreak, but for me, this card is not actually representing like a third party situation. For some people, it could be that, and it could be this like divorce that's maybe just becoming final. It could be for some people. I'm more feeling that this card is kind of like the completion, right? It's like the 7 plus 3 equals 10. It's end of a painful cycle for you with the Three of Swords. So I feel that there was this situation, whatever it is, if it was a prior relationship, maybe it's distance between the two of you, right? Maybe you didn't live in the same area. It could be that this person needed to get a job first, or a stable job before you advance toward them. Whatever the situation is, it's like that issue that you two are facing is this sword that's coming between you, right? We know that this is your person and this is you, and this is the issue that's come between you, that's caused this separation between the two of you. So with the 7 and 3 in the center, in the mutual space, this to me means that cycle is completing. Now you two will be able to actually move forward with this new beginning of love. So it's a good sign. I feel that there were a lot of struggles and there were a lot of obstacles between the two of you, but you two were able to overcome, and I feel that you two are going to come together. So let's pull 3 cards from the Romance Angels and see what the additional messages are for you. There's 5, so I'm going to put those back and see what else comes out. There you go. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. The next one, this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner that you seek. And the last card, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I do wish you so much luck in your situation. Thank you for being here with me, and take care. Bye.